Poppy on camera is great television. Poppy off camera would get canceled. Like, television canceled. Yeah, mostly television canceled.
I think Dan's mom says this to him a lot, says, I'd like to remarry the guy that shows up on TV because that's nothing like the gentleman that I married.
When you're watching HQ, do you recognize the man you see on TV?
Papi never come home. Gonzalo does. I want Papi home. Send him home.
Papi versus Gonzalo is a war that's being waged in one man's head and has been for years. And the tough part is externally you can't tell when he's Papi and when he's Gonzalo.
He's just a completely different person when the camera's on, when that little red light is on. It's showtime for him. And I'm beginning to think that's the real him.
If Gonzalo needed help working an iPad or borrowing my pen, you want to help Gonzalo, but then it's Papi that's gonna get you. Gonzalo's never gotten me. You can put that on my little lower third. Never gotten by Gonzalo, but I have gotten got by Papi.
The legacy will be that the only thing that could stop the old man was a global pandemic.
Growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
And just as a society, just forget about shaking hands. We don't need to shake hands. We gotta break that custom.
Handshakes are done. One could argue they were kind of done a while ago, but now they're definitely done. We can't do it. Pablo's friend Tony told us no handshakes anymore, so I think we're about to see once this all ends if Papi can truly be great.
Yeah, Papi's gonna be stuck. He doesn't have any other moves.
You might start mooning people from a distance because my father has done that his entire life. My father has enjoyed mooning people.
What is Thor without his hammer? What is Zeus without his lightning bolts? What is the world's greatest villain without his preferred weapon? It's funny, I just felt a chill. I felt a physical chill when I was imagining what he would do next. I don't want to find out.
Are high fives also a thing of the past? Because I won't feel safe until both handshakes and high fives and people handing you a pen and people asking for help getting up or people asking for your phone, pretty much any act involving two human beings touching. Until all of that is gone, I will never feel truly safe.
Inside of me, there's been this flicker of hope, and it's because Papi can't get me right now. He can't hurt me anymore. It feels so good to say that. He can't hurt me.
I don't think any of us should even for a moment let down our guard, regardless of whether we're a chair away from Papi or several states away. He will find some way, probably someone else will have to technologically set it up for him and tell him how to use it, but he will find a way to get us, even if we're not in the same room.
As long as there's hair on his head to slick back, I think he can pull off the fake handshake.
I don't want to think about a future in which Papi can never get someone again. That world will never exist because there'll always be Mina Kimes out there.
Papi's back, you all of you. Here you have it.
Oh, he is back.
That's right.
That was
He's
very
back.
dramatic, inappropriate.
Can you on your phone?
Sure.
No! No! I can't believe it! She fell for it again!
The king of the fake handshake.
It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. It hurts being humiliated. It hurts watching his ne'er-do-well son celebrate something that he had no part in. But I'm a loving person. Maybe I'm a little too loving, honestly, based on what's happened here. And that's not gonna change just because one old man has made it a little bit harder to love.
He's going to get her again. And he's probably going to get her with a fake elbow bump instead of a handshake. And it's going to count just the same.
Papi's last shake, whenever it comes, will be just as clear as day as the first one when it comes to Mina Kimes. She'll be the only one who didn't see it coming.
No, you know what, Mina did? I was happy to meet her, so it's such a pleasure to meet you. And I go like that, and she went like, no. So I wasn't going to do anything, but she wouldn't shake my hand.
Once he realized something worked, he was going to go to it over and over and over again. Of course, what he figured out worked was Mina and Pablo.
What's it been like being quarantined with Papi the past few months?
To do it with Papi would have been fun. But no, I did it with Gonzalo, and it's like another virus. I've been trying to get a date with Papi for 10 years. The one that come home is more like a nerd. It's like bringing Pablo home.
Even just off camera chilling, I would like to think that Papi is way cooler than Pablo.
He got the size to be shoved into a locker, though. You know. That's right. That might not be a bad idea. I gotta try that again. He got the size to be shoved into a locker, though. You know.
I have the size to be shoved into a locker,
That might not
though.
be a bad idea. I gotta try that again.
It would not be a bad idea. You gotta try that again. I thought we had moved past this as a society, honestly. I thought that we had moved past this as a company. I'm the size to be shoved into a locker, though.
I think Pablo could fit into a locker. I mean, Pablo probably knows. He knows exactly how hard it was to get in there all those times that he was put in there. So maybe you should ask him.
I get the feeling with Papi's inclinations, he looks at Pablo and sees someone that he himself once stuffed into a locker.
He's become, and you can thank the show for it, he's become savage. He's become a savage.
Papi was born to play this game. Is it frustrating? Yes. Is it infuriating? Yes. Does it suck that the internet thinks it gives them the right to make fun of you? Yes. Papi is still perceived as the nicest man, even though he is constantly tricking the people who are just trying to do their jobs.
I hope now that people realize what he is, because he's not nice. And if you watch these videos, if you watch any of these videos of what he's done to his victims, yeah, he's Hannibal Lecter, man.
I'm really looking forward to meeting Papi. He's beloved by all, well, all except for maybe Pablo and Mina. But I am looking forward to meeting with him, and if we do, it would have to be under certain parameters and certain guidelines, meaning no cell phones, no cameras. I can't have video of Papi housing me floating around the internet.
Like all great rivalries, and I know somebody is going to immediately respond to that and say it's not really a rivalry if you look at the statistics. There's an undercurrent of love, in our relationship, and I only want the best for him.
Papi is a job creator. All these people, every single one of them has a nicer car or a nicer crib than they had before, strictly because of Papi. That is what his legacy is. He is a stimulus package.
He's clearly the greatest LeBatard in the history of sports media. So that is a legacy, although it's not quite that impressive.
Papi is an iconic ESPN personality, and we also happen to employ his son, Don.
My greatest professional blessing has been able to work next to my old man late in life and have him, be here next to me daily during retirement. It has been a pleasure to hand the show over to him, but I do like to say the line, I gave my father a television show and the stole it from me.
If you could track shaking your head and saying, Papi got me, so they're going to put them all together as montage to end it.
No.
Papi got me.
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 Papi got me, his only son. No, wait a minute. I'm not his only son. His own son. He got his own son. Papi got me.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad about what happened to you. You were fooled by the very best in the business, so you should wear that badge of honor. They're easy to get, but I'm also that good,
Oh, you want me to watch this?
Yeah.
No, that was
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm done.
Because I wore a sweet cardigan, Papi said, oh, that cardigan's so sweet. I want to make sure that no one else ever sees how sweet a cardigan that is ever again on TV, because it's that intimidating to everybody else, because the cardigan is that sweet. This is the sweetest cardigan anyone's ever seen.
Papi certainly loves Dan more than he loves me. But totally different discussion.
You had to choose between Dan and Papi. Who would you pick?
I take the fifth. I pick Bomani.
Nobody told me the platform moves. It swivels. You guys never screenshotted or spotlighted. Everyone just assumed I don't know how to jump from point A to point B.
Which old man has devastated you more, Papi or Tom Brady?
I'm not answering that question. You guys are